Hello, Sagittarius Rising. This is your weekly reading for the week of July 5th through July 11th. This reading is focused around the new moon in Gemini. That's going to be on July the 10th. I do Vedic astrology, so that is why I said that the new moon is going to be in Gemini, and why I didn't say it was going to be in Cancer, like Western astrology. So we're going to keep that in mind. I'm going to tell you where your planetary positions are right now, and then I'm going to do a spread for you and um, answer 5 questions with the spread that I created. That's, like I said, is focused around the new moon in Gemini. So without any further ado, here is what's going on in the sky for you this week. If you, I'm sorry if you can hear the rain outside. I'm sorry if it's distracting. Hopefully it's not. Okay, so like I said, this is a reading for Sagittarius rising. So this is a general reading for if you have the zodiac sign Sagittarius in your first house. So being at that it's general and I'm not face to face with you, some things will apply to you and some things will apply to someone else. So I hope that you are able to take what resonates with you. Okay. So you have retrograde Pluto and retrograde Saturn in the zodiac sign Capricorn in your second house. When I get into the tarot spread, the what's been happening is the cards will point to what's going on with you the most. So I'm not really going to get into what each position means for you. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. And then the tarot reading will point to the energy that's standing out the most as connected to your astrological positions. Okay. So like I said, retrograde Pluto and retrograde Saturn in Capricorn in your second house. And you also have retrograde Jupiter and retrograde Neptune in Aquarius in your third house. You have Chiron in Pisces in your fourth house. Uranus in Aries in your fifth house. You have the moon, Lilith, Rahu. Rahu is the north node of the moon. Mercury, all in Taurus in your 10th house on Monday and Tuesday. You have the sun in Gemini in your 11th house right now. And on Wednesday, Mercury is going to move into Gemini. Okay. You have Mars and Venus and the parts of fortune in Cancer in your 12th house on Monday and Tuesday. The part of fortune is going to move around, and that's why I said on Monday and Tuesday. And I just want to say something really quick about Mars and Venus in Cancer. It's for a lot of us, I say us because I'm Sagittarius rising as well. For a lot of us, it's really going to cause us to look at our appearance, look at our reflection, look at how we see ourselves and how other people see us, and start to make positive changes based on that. I'm really experiencing that, experimenting with different looks, really working on my health, and really working on, just looking at, different ways that I can express myself. That's Venus. Really express myself through my appearance. And, that's Mars with the appearance, and it really holds the energy of the makeover. That's what Mars holds. The energy, the makeover spirit. And Venus is all about beauty, and it's all in Cancer. And um, I don't know why it says 12th. I was going to be in our 8th house for Sagittarius rising. So we're going to be feeling ourselves and want to do some transformations, because we want to represent. We want the transformations that we've been experiencing on the inside to kind of come out on the outside a little bit. That's just a side note before I get into the reading. That's what I've been noticing. Also, when I was drawing while I was meditating, when getting ready for this reading, and I was connecting with I was connecting with the energy of Venus and Oshun. I draw different things connected to different things that represent the energy that I'm connecting to. And what I drew this time was the mirror. You know, the mirror that's connected to Venus and Oshun and Aphrodite, the mirror that she looks in. That is what made me feel like I need to go ahead and say that about the wanting to really do a makeover and look at the words that I wrote down was beauty and reflection. Okay. It's not really in a vain way, but it's just expressing ourselves, letting the transformation on the inside reflect what's on the outside, letting the inside come out, and letting it's okay to feel beautiful. That's enough talking. So the part of fortune is going to be in Leo in your 9th house on Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so that's what's going on in the sky. And now, these are the questions that we're going to ask to get into the energy of the new moon, okay? The first question is, what do I need to communicate in my life or business for the next 2 weeks? Connecting to that Gemini energy, what do I need to learn or be more curious about in the next 2 weeks? Where in my life do I need to slow down in the next 2 weeks? And what area of self-care do I need to focus on for the next 2 weeks? And what do I need to manifest this lunar cycle? We're doing new beginnings, planting the seed of what we want to manifest during this new moon cycle, so that we can see the manifestation before the cycle is over. Hopefully by the full moon though. Okay, so let's go with the first question. I'm going to shuffle. What does Sagittarius rising need to communicate in their life or business for the next 2 weeks? Okay. The Buddha prepares that's in reverse. What do I need to learn or be more? What does Sagittarius rising need to learn or be more curious about for the next 2 weeks? Okay, the world, and that's reverse. Where in Sagittarius rising's life do they need to slow down? Where in Sagittarius rising's life do they need to slow down? Two of Keys, the treasure, and that's reversed. The Two of Keys, that's Two of Coins, okay? So looks like some business decisions or some business. What area of self-care does Sagittarius rising need to focus on for the next 2 weeks? This is Akashic Library, and this would be the High Priestess card. Interesting. The last, let me see some cards fell. What does Sagittarius rising need to manifest this lunar cycle? Okay, this is the Oracle of Delphi. This will be the full card in the original tarot deck. Okay, now we're going to clarify and dig deep and find out what these cards are talking about. Okay, let's look at the first one. What do I need to communicate? What does Sagittarius rising need to communicate in their life or business for the next 2 weeks? And we have the Buddha prepares. Okay, please clarify the Buddha prepares. Please clarify. Okay, this is transformation. This makes me think we're looking at where Scorpio is and where K2 is in Scorpio, because that's where it was in the last reading. But let's see, you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessing. Okay. Transformation change. We'll pull one more. Please clarify, Buddha prepared. Okay, this is medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Okay, this really makes me think I was right, because for Sagittarius rising, Scorpio is in the 12th house and K2 is there right now. And you know, that's a lot of water, a lot of moksha, a lot of spirituality. Let me use one more to clarify and see what we're talking about, what you need to communicate for the next 2 weeks. Then I want to see what the technical meaning for this deck is, for this Buddha prepares in reverse. Let's see what's going on. Please clarify transformation and medicine woman. Please clarify transformation and medicine woman. Okay, this is judgment reverse. Okay. This is judgment reverse. Let's see what the technical meaning for this Buddha prepares means, and we'll see what you need to communicate during this full moon. New moon. Excuse me. Okay. The Buddha leaves the state of preparation behind him, easily and happily moving into the crowd. This reversal indicates that a period of waiting and planning has come to an end. The time for action is now. If you feel hesitant and slow down or slow to move, don't hold yourself back. Indeed, because of your inner work and preparation, you may find yourself able to influence others without knowing how it happens. So move with certainty and courage. It's no longer time to wait. The world is ready and you're ready too. I really feel that. I feel that for me. And I have a nephew who is Sagittarius rising also, and I feel that for him. So I really feel like that's happening for a lot of us. Like we have to, like it's time to all the inner work. You know, when you have Scorpio, which is all about digging deep, and it's all about, you know, trying to see what's under the surface in ourselves and in other people. And you've done the reflection. You have so much to share, especially things we're talking about the 12th house, things that are spiritual, things that might be out of this world to talk about. That's what it's time to communicate those things. Okay, you've been through a lot. When you have Scorpio is all about ups and downs and transformations. And then we have it in our 12th house. Deep, 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 deep. You've been through a lot. You've learned a lot because you've been looking within and trying to learn for yourself. But now what you need to communicate is the things that you've been learning. Now what you need to communicate is who you really are, because who you really are is in the 12th house. Who you have been hiding. Now it's time to move forward, not hold back anymore. Let that medicine woman out, okay? And it's not talking about a medicine woman as in classical medicine or traditional medicine. Traditional, the first traditional medicine is talking about like shamanism or, you know, a healer, spiritual healer in some way. Let that out, and you have to make the choice to do that. The universe, this is a judgment card in this is a judgment card. So usually with the judgment card, it's like you have to make a decision, but usually it's the universe saying this is a decision that we've made, and you need to go ahead and listen, because we're trying to we're trying to make this happen for you, all right? You know, so don't resist this choice that the universe is telling you time to go forward and you make. Don't resist that. Let me get some water, golly. Okay, so that's what you need to communicate. The thing that you have been going within and learning. Communicate what you've been learning, communicate who you are. That's what you need to communicate for for the next 2 weeks. What is happening to my voice? No. Uh no. That's what you need to communicate for the next 2 weeks, okay? And don't resist the change. So now let's clarify and move on to the next question is, what do I need to what the Sagittarius rising need to learn to, or be more curious about, okay? What the Sagittarius rising need to learn or be more curious about. And here we have the world reverse. Please clarify the world reverse. Okay, and this is sorceress. You are a magical, it's dark in the room where I am. I can read, I just can't hardly see. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. All right. All right. Let me clarify that two more times. So I just want to know. Please clarify the world reverse. Please clarify the world reverse. When you have the world, it's like you have that new, you've left some cycles behind, you're ready for that new beginning. You've done a lot of work and you're at the end of your journey. But when it's reversed, it's like you're almost at the end of your journey, but you got a little bit more work to do. You got a little bit more work to do. Please clarify the world reverse. This is guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna clarify one more time. Please clarify sources, and guiding children. This is making me think about Sagittarius rising. This is making me think about the fifth house. You have Aries in the fifth house, and right now Uranus, the planet Uranus is in Aries, and um, Uranus has a lot to do with thinking outside the box, and it has a lot to do with um, it has a lot to do with technology and doing things in a way that it might be erratic sometimes, but it's all to create it's all for innovation. It's all to create something new. So when it's in Aries, you might be to fighting to create something new, fighting to innovate, fighting by using like mass technology, like fighting a cause on the internet to help children. Please clarify. Because like I said, it's in our fifth house of creativity, children, and it's education. See, I talked myself into it. Fifth house is education. Yeah, so that just confirms. Yeah, children, like it represents children, education, creativity. Also your inner child. And this is I have the four of coins clarifying that. So I really do. This makes me feel like, oh, what is it that we need to learn? What is it that we need to learn? we need to learn what's keeping us from changing this world card reverse to upright. It could be some inner child issues that's keeping us from knowing who we are, because Aries is who you are as far as your purpose and your appearance, your confidence, your personality. So there could have been some some of those things could be affecting uh affecting the stability or your stability or your finances, making you like to describe the 4 of Coins. It's like someone who someone who's holding on to their money like somebody. It could be greedy, but it's also holding on to money because you feel like you're not going to have anything coming in. Uh-oh. Yeah. So this is has a lot to do with anything that threw you off as a child, anything that made you feel like you had like a lack mentality, that kept you from really knowing who you were, knowing what your gifts and talents were. Anything that kept you from doing that needs to be healed, and that's going to help you in this cycle that you're in. That's what you need to learn. You need to learn what's holding you back from completing this cycle. Okay, moving on to the next question we have. Where in Sagittarius rising's life do they need to slow down? Where in Sagittarius rising's life do they need to slow down? Please clarify the 2 of Keys. Okay, and this is purification. Okay, and this is it says it is time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Okay, we're gonna clarify it a couple more times. Please clarify 2 of Keys reverse. Okay, and now we have fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay, new ideas. Now this is clarifying the 2 of Keys, and so this has a lot to do with making a decision about an idea that you had. I want to clarify it one more time. This could be a business decision. Please clarify purification and fertility. Okay, this is the star reverse. Mm, the star reverse. Okay, so this is what is the question? What area of my life do we need to slow down, Sagittarius rising, for the next 2 weeks? You might, okay, this might have something to do with retrograde Jupiter and retrograde Neptune in Aquarius, and this is going to be in our third house. Okay, this is in your third house, Sagittarius rising. So you might need to slow down. The third house is your mind. It can represent your mind with the way you think. So there might be some confusion going on in your mind because you have these planets. Jupiter is all about vision. With Neptune, you can't see nothing because you're so deep underwater. It has a lot to do with illusion. It has a lot to do, a lot to do with illusion, deception. But it also your has a connection with your hidden gifts and talent. So you might need to slow down to make some decisions. You might need to watch what you're eating because it could be affecting your mind in a negative way. It could be affecting your creativity. But most of all, I want to make sure that you know that whatever decisions that you want to make, don't feel like you don't have what it takes to make them. Don't feel like you're hopeless in this situation. You might need to slow down negative thoughts that are keeping you from making the decision that you need to make. Sagittarius rising. It's a lot going on in Aquarius in your third house right now. So slow down. You might need to do some meditating. I know I've been feeling it in my third house. I've been feeling it a lot. Having to slow down and really take the time to think things out. Jupiter is asking me personally, I'm talking about me personally because I have Sagittarius rising, to re-strategize a lot of things for the sake of my mental health. Make things more streamlined, make things more systematic, make things more focused on like systems and strategies for everything, just to make things easier on me and so I can be more productive, you know. And that might be where this creativity is coming from. Slow down, make your strategies, make your decisions, ask for help if you need to. Okay, ask for help if you need to, and know that you are a star. Don't let anyone or anything manipulate your mind. Don't allow, because yeah, we don't want to make room for any mental abuse right now, especially right now where you might not be feeling the clearest. That's when you're kind of vulnerable for things like that. So slow down, slow down. Don't be, Sagittarius is, Jupiter is in your third house. So your communication, like Jupiter likes to just get straight to the point. Jupiter is blunt, and Jupiter would just, tell it like it is. So you want to make sure that you slow down in your communication as well, so that um you don't fuel any fires of people around you. That's your third house. People around you who might be on the controlling, deceptive, manipulative side. Okay. You don't want to trigger them. You want to make sure that you are keeping yourself straight, you're slowing down, and you're re-strategizing, and you're not allowing anything to be a distraction to your mental health right now. Okay. But no, you can do this. You got this. You are a star. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not. Okay. Moving on to what area of self-care do the Sagittarius rising need to focus on for the next 2 weeks? This is the High Priestess or the Akashic Records. This is my Akashic Records tarot deck. So this is the Akashic Records card or the High Priestess in the original tarot. Please clarify Akashic Records. Okay, this is Don't Back Down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, please clarify Akashic Records, High Priestess. Did I get another High Priestess card somewhere? No. Please clarify. Okay, and this is, I knew I was gonna pull this out. I freaking knew it was, okay, so this is past life, and this situation involves your past life memories. Okay, and I knew it. Okay, let's clarify. Please clarify. Isis and Bridget, past life, and Don't Back Down. Okay, okay, here we go. We're about to get into it. Sagittarius rising. You start talking about past lives. That is my terrain. Okay, please clarify. So I feel like we're back at the 12th house again. Okay, please clarify. I'm gonna find out what this next card is gonna tell me. Which house? A King of Wands is actually talking about the fifth house. This is because the fifth house is where Aries is, like I said, for us. And the fifth house represents your good karma from past lives. Okay? Your good karma from past lives, Sagittarius. So the high priestess, she knows all the secrets. She knows all the deep spiritual secrets. She uh what am I trying to say? Um she's like the keeper of the secrets. She doesn't just know all the secrets. She's the keeper of the secrets. Okay. And she is very spiritual. She be the gateway. I'm trying to say it's something to do with two gateways. You have to. She holds the key to a gateway for, and this is the gateway to the past life right now that we're talking about. And what I'm trying to get to is, and it's bringing up good karma from past lives in our fifth house, in your fifth house, because in in a past life you could have did something or been through a situation where you were not you're not very confident. You had to back down. You might have had to a lot of situations where your will, because we're talking about Aries in the fifth house, your will and your confidence and your what you felt was important didn't matter in your past lives. You weren't able to be the spiritual leader that you wanted to be in past lives. That could be a past life situation. And it's saying if that was it, then it's giving you a chance to be who you wish you could be in this past life where you couldn't, you know. That could be it. But it also could be saying, um, it could be highlighting your gifts and talents that you had in past lives that were spiritual. Maybe those are being released to you right now, but you can't resist these gifts and talents. You can't um you can't be don't allow your gifts and talents to be blocked because you're not confident. Like the King of Wands is confident. The King of Wands is all about his purpose. And the fifth house is what you're here to create, what your purpose is to create. What is your purpose? What are you here to create in this world? Don't back down when it comes to that, because a lot of that is gifts and good karma and talents from past lives. Accept that, don't reject that, okay? I feel like I'm going a little bit too long. Okay, so now the last thing is the Oracle of Delphi. And this would be the Fool card, and that is, what do you need to manifest this new moon in Gemini? And so just by looking at this card, and knowing what the Fool is, I feel like what we have to manifest is uh that new beginning that we've been wanting, but might maybe afraid to step out the box and just walk into. Could be past life stuff, early childhood stuff holding us back. and that's why we don't do it. Um, I see that now, especially with the when I was talking about the okay, it's a cycle. Now I'm seeing it. What we need to learn in the what we need to learn section. When I was talking about the world reversed and the inner child, feeling like we just can't. A lot of you who I'm talking to who are connecting with me felt very hopeless as a child. Could have been depressed as a child. Could have been very poverty stricken as a child. And that'll cause you to feel like you just can't sometimes. Just for no reason, just feel like you can't. But this is saying you can. You need to take that leap of faith. That's what you need to manifest. The confidence to take this leap of faith. You need to manifest this new beginning. Please clarify the Oracle of Delphi. Please clarify the Oracle of Delphi. Okay, this is, come on, right? Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Exactly. Exactly. Take a leap of faith and expect a miracle. I'm going to clarify two more times. Please clarify Oracle of Delphi. Okay, this is Sedna. This is talking about letting go of family stuff, but just letting go, period. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And that's all about just letting go and having faith, because that is how this goddess in this card was able to have her infinite supply of wealth and abundance. That's how she became the goddess of the ocean and all the treasures, when she was able to let go and just know she was going to be okay. She didn't know what was going to happen once she let go, but she knew that she had to let go, and she had faith, and that is how she had reached became a goddess. Please clarify Mother Mary and Setna, infinite supply and expect a miracle. Please clarify. Sounds pretty good, huh? Please clarify. Okay, this is the moon. Of course it is. It's just confirming. It's just confirming this new moon. This is what you need to manifest. This is what you need to manifest. Your seeds of courage and the new beginning. And just know, have faith. Remember, I was telling you, you might feel hopeless. You know, just have faith. Let go of the feelings of you can't do it, and you don't have what it takes, and you don't have the financial resources. Um, Poverty mindset, crap from childhood, let it all go and know you can do this. You might not be able to see it like it's gonna pan out, but just know, take a leap of faith and do what you feel like you need to do. Stop holding yourself back. Don't let anyone else hold you back either. Okay. Sagittarius rising, that is your new moon in Gemini reading and your weekly for July 5th through July 11th. If you would like a one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to look in the description box to see all the types of readings that I do. Like I said, I do Vedic Astrology. I also read cards, runes, seashells, pendulums. But yeah, I do all that, and so you can have a personal reading with me. Just click in the description box below. I do all types of readings, especially career and purpose readings. Okay. So I will talk to you next week. Until then, take care of yourself.